Hey everybody, Poker Dad here. Just going to be playing for a little bit, 4 tables here on Ignition. And I will try and commentate in the action as much as I possibly can playing 4 tables. Nice thing is I have a bigger monitor now, so playing 4 tables on Ignition is not so bad since I can see all the action going on at once, which is nice. Here this Queen 3 we will fold. And I'm going to fold the King Jack here. Even though I could definitely 3-bet it. Actually, let's just 3-bet $4 from the position here. This here will fold. There we go. Take it down. No reason to be shy. And here we'll definitely check. And Jack 9, nothing doing here. So we can fold any bet, really. This 10-9 up here will fold. And continue to check here. Out of position. The Jack 9. And we'll just check this again. And we can fold any bet here. Alright. Of course we lose it. I don't really expect to win that one there. Ace 8 will definitely fold out of this one. This Ace 4 will bump up to $1 in the cutoff. Alright, and this Ace 7. I don't really have much on this guy here, so I'm going to fold out of this. Ace King over here. Looks like we go heads up here. We got a pair of 4s. Not the board we were really looking for, though. Here's 75 cents, so we'll bump this up to 225. 3-bet it. There, we'll just check behind. There we get 2 pair now, which is nice, and we assume he does not have a flush. We'll take down Ace King. And here we'll bet, let's say, $1.65. So I'll fold that up. Ace 4 I'm going to fold down here. And we'll get the fold here. That was a good bet there, as you can see, because another club came on the board. So I got a comment in one of my videos prior. They didn't like my slurping of chamomile tea, so definitely make sure I'm not slurping any more of my videos. And definitely drinking chamomile tea, probably not the best idea anyway while playing poker. But you know, it's 10 Jack here. I'm going to fold in this spot here. I could open it sometimes, but I just prefer to fold the offsuit 10s, unless it's Ace 10 in the middle position. One good thing about playing 4-tabling on Ignition is you get such a huge timer. Ace 4 I'm going to fold in the middle position versus the under the gun open. You get such a big timer with 30 seconds that it gives you more time really to think. I was 4-tabling global poker before, and you know, I finished up, which was good, but you get so much less time to really think about what's going on in the hand as opposed to Ignition. But of course, global poker is softer than Ignition, but they're both good. They're both pretty soft for the most part. Uh, 2-2 here. I'll open this up. And that will definitely fold to the 3-bet. And this here we'll check with the 10-8. Have a gut shot, but multi-way pot. I'll be folding any bet here. Although it is a min bet. Min bet I'll call. We don't hit our straight, so we can get out of this now at this point. This 10-4, king 4 would definitely be folding that. Here we'll make this 75 cents. Get 3-bet here, so of course they're definitely going to fold the king 7. We can fold up there. But I will be drinking water. I apologize if I slurp while drinking water, of course. You can't see on the video, but I do have HUDs running off of these screens. I mean, the HUDs are obviously only so useful in this setting because with it being anonymous tables, of course, but good to see like what kind of players I'm playing against, especially since I'm playing 4 tables, to see if I'm playing versus a recreational player. It's opening up too wide. 3-bet percentage, you know, really it's the best for VPIP and PFR. I mean, other than that, a lot of the other stats really kind of not really too useful. In fact, I should probably make them simpler because and not have so much on them. So there's really no point to have so much data that's never going to accumulate. And with me not playing on a website that has HUDs right now, because I'm not playing on America's Card Room and not playing on Bet Online, there's really no point here. This ace-9 I can definitely 3-bet here, especially if he comes along. I'm actually going to 3-bet this, make it $3. Let's see what will fold. Let's see if we can take this down now out of position. Assume he's opening up pretty wide from the button. Should be able to get a fold from him, and if not, we'll play. We'll see what happens. We get the fold. I think it's definitely a good spot to 3-bet there. Need to get more aggressive 3-betting in the big blind versus those button opens that are opening up so wide to begin with. Ace-10 here from the small blind, I have no problem folding. This 50-cent bet here from the under the gun with 9-8 suited, definitely going to call it. We just hope we don't get squeezed out. I'm okay playing multi-way pot with 9-8. It'll be pretty straightforward. 4 ways, you know, and this we can get out of now. Backdoor flush draw, I'm not gonna worry about it. And if we get to check through and then get a flush draw, we can assess that then. And we do have a flush draw now, so so we got 13 minus 4 is 9 outs, 75% bet. If we get a couple calls here, that would actually be the best way for it. But for 75-cent bet, all right. So on the raise now would definitely be folding out of here. I would call the 75-cent bet for the $2.25 bet. Now that's not giving us the proper odds to call, especially with somebody to follow. Not really a good idea. We would have had the flush, but there was also a paired board too. Might have lost a full house possibly. You know, bump up the ace-9 offsuit from the cutoff. And to the 3-bet there, we're definitely going to fold ace-9 offsuit. This guy's 3-betting 70% of the time, but that's only 1 out of 6 hands, so it's not enough of a sample size to determine anything. Plus, you know, I don't really feel like I'm going to be calling ace nine offsuit ever to a 3-bet. That was pretty much the bottom of my offsuit ace range from the cutoff. So here we have queen queen up top here. Fives, we don't get a set, so we'll just check behind. Queens we take down uncontested, and here we'll check the king eight, queen eight. And now to the dollar bet here with the fives, we could easily fold out of this hand here. Here we get 2 pair. I can actually check to the button here. Here with the 8, definitely going to call that. Queens will definitely raise. Now we got a lot of stuff going on here. We'll bet a little bit here with the 2 pair. No, there is a straight board, a straight draw out there. Here we get 2 pair. Definitely going to raise him up. This here I'm going to fold. King queen will raise this up here. Terrible board for me here. Obviously a king makes a straight. 2 pair, not that great anymore. Let's see what kind of bet there is. Didn't realize this was multi-way, but definitely just going to call it. Here we dealing with potential straight here too, so I guess we lost this hand down here. Yeah, straight, which kind of thought that would happen. Not a great situation here. All in. Just going to have to fold it. Too bad, you know, we had a couple of really nice situations. This one I'll call. Couple of nice situations with 2 pairs that unfortunately not great board runouts. There's nothing we can do about that. It's one thing that's tough about floor tabling is when you got these situations happening. A little bit tougher time to be able to analyze everything. But I think we played both situations fine, except for the fact that over here I didn't realize there was another player already involved. But still, I mean, no matter what, I'm going to be raising up the 25-cent bet anyway in that spot. Uh, 7-6 here, really nothing going on. Just got a gut shot. Ace-3, raise this one up. We have a super short stack player here. Let's see, so here we get Jack King. What is from the cutoff? We'll raise this up. And nothing doing here. King Queen will definitely raise this up here. We get 3-bet here, and there's a 4-bet, so our Jack King offsuit is dead. Everybody's been pretty aggressive here thus far. Ace-5 to the button here, definitely gonna call it. Flop top pair, we'll do check call here. Ace-Jack, we're gonna raise. 50-cent bet, we'll just call it. You could always have a better ace, of course. This guy's 3-betting like everything, it seems. Or maybe not, I mean. Well, this I'm definitely calling. Even out of position. You know, if I was in position, I would call it. Out of position, I'm folding. I know it seems pretty tight, but I'm not going to have position on him. It's going to be a difficult situation. So here we'll just check again. We'll take that one down, which is nice. Here we get bottom pair. No flush draw. We'll definitely call the min bet. Don't love the fact that the ace comes out. Let's see if he checks it here. He could always have a 10 though too. Now we can easily fold this up. This guy's just betting $2 like crazy. It's like $2 is his default bet. 7-2 off here. I'm actually inclined just to call it here versus small blind. Even though it seems like a crazy hand to that with. Here I'm going to bump this up to $2. Here we can raise this. We don't hit anything, so we can fold it. You know, this was just a little bit of gambling, I guess. Here we get a pair of jacks. Out of position. Straight board here. We'll do a check call. Alright, and we'll call it. That was another spot. You know, my HUDs are like kind of in a way, and I didn't realize that it was multi-way because the HUDs are in a way. I really don't even need HUDs on this. I should really just shut the HUDs off. They're just getting in my way. He could easily have a 9 here, but it's a small bet. I'm going to call it. And we just hope he doesn't have a 9. He might just shove here too. I'm really inclined to shut the HUDs off because I can't see everything that's going on the board here. It's kind of a weird bet that he wouldn't just go completely all in. Let's just call it and just hope he doesn't have a 9. If he does, it's okay. No, he had a straight, so that was just a bad job by me. I gotta get these HUDs off the screen. Oh, and I timed out down here in the meantime. So, yeah, the HUDs make this a lot tougher. Let's just get rid of the HUDs. My crap froze up on me. Alright. Pretty big bet here. Fold that. This is like how sometimes bad multi-tabling can go. This bet here, I'll just call it. I didn't even see a straight there on the top left. But I shut the HUDs off. The HUDs were just getting in my way. I couldn't see what the hell was even going on the screen. Here I have a gut shot down here. Fold that there. I should really need to go back and watch this video afterwards and just see the confusion I've been under here. Not really taking my time. I've timed out of this table now twice. But I guess that wasn't because I wasn't at the big blind, so I run the timeout just waiting to get back to the big blind on this table. Yes, I shut the HUDs off. It's just really not necessary here anyway. Here we get king 8. We got bottom pair, multi-way pot. See, now I could easily see multi-way pots. And bottom pair here, I could definitely just fold out of this here. Here we get ace with king 8. Definitely just going to bet this up here. I timed out again over here. I don't know why I keep timing out. I'm not noticing this table for some reason. Because I guess it's not auto posting the big blind, so I'm gonna fold this. Queen 9 will open up here. I think that's why I'm not noticing it, because it's not getting cards down there, so I'm just not noticing it. Here we get top pair. We'll check call. Eight comes out, so I'd bet now. And we'll just check call it again. Only concern is maybe he has like a set of 8s. Could have a 5 here. Maybe a better queen. Jacks, so we took that one down, which is nice. Here we get ace jack. We'll raise this up. So if I click, alright, wait for it on auto post, I think that should work. So no time out there. Here we'll check through multi-way pot. We do have the nut flush draw, which is going to keep me in this hand, at least for one street. And now I can definitely fold out of this. 8-9 will fold. King up here up top. Raise up the king, of course. Get a call from the button. 2 calls. So we'll bet half pot here in the multi-way pot. 8 comes in here. So we'll do a check call here. See if we get him to bed again. Gonna check down here. He does. So we'll definitely call here. Ace comes. Don't love the ace, of course. Let's see if we can fold. And we take it down. He didn't love the ace either. Here we get aces now, from kings to aces. And this here we can definitely fold. Here we get 3 bets. We'll 4 bet it. Put up to 385. He folds that. Jack 7 off, I'll fold. We get a poster here, but we're going to fold this one. And here, king 10, I will fold from the middle position. So you're here with 4 tables, there is downtime. Ace 5 up top here. Min bet. I will just call the min bet with the ace. This here I'm going to fold. Ace 10 here, we can raise it up. We do have a straight draw here, but we end up with a pair of 5s. We'll just check behind, see if we pull it out with a pair of 5s. Nope, we were not able to do so. Up here we could definitely just check. I'm going to fold the ace 10 down here. And we'll fold the 10-4 here. Okay, and here we will fold this, and I'll just check the king 8. See if we take it down. Yep. Jack 2, fold that. I know sometimes watching multi-tabling videos are difficult to watch, so I'm trying explain as much as I possibly can, but with so much going on, it really is kind of hard to. But you can see already in a couple situations that multi-tabling has made it difficult in some spots. Well, it has been a little bit easier once I've shut the HUDs off. Jack 2, 7-2 is both. This one here, obviously, we can play. Get 2 pair, which is really nice. I'll throw out a half pot bet here. This Jack 2 will fold. Get a call, which is nice. We'll make this one 90 cents. Another call. And I think we'll go for $2.50 for value. See if we can take it down. And this one here, we're definitely going to fold it. King 10 will fold that. And I'll love your feedback if you're watching this and on playing multi-table, 4 tables, and get your feedback on what you think. Any advice maybe that you have to give while I'm playing 4 tables. It just seems like always, like when there's nothing going on, or there's an interesting situation going on, and then there's like multiple interesting situations going on at the same exact time, which make it a little bit tougher to figure out the situation that you're figuring out. If you kind of get my drift, which I think you do. Just limp through here with the 4s. And no sets, so we'll move on from this situation. We do have a gut shot with a 3. If it checks around, then that happens. Here, Jack 10 from the cutoff will raise it up. And we're going to fold out, even though it's a min bet. Min bet, I'll call it and see if we can approve. Getting good enough odds to call at least. And don't really hit anything. 10-9 will raise this up. Now we can definitely fold here. And Jack 9 we could easily fold. Uh, 10-7 will raise this up. Here with the 9-10 in position, I'm going to see bet this here. Here in position here with the flush draw, I'm going to definitely throw out a c-bet. Interesting that he calls it. Let's check behind on this one. Ace comes out, of course, which we don't love. And I think I can find a fold here. I don't think he's betting with anything worse than a pair of 9s here. So we'll fold out of this one here. 4-7, we can fold that. King king will raise this up over here. Okay. You get one call down here, ace jack here, 4-4 here. All hands that we will play. Not playing that one up there though. Oh, 4-4. I'll actually fold in this spot here. Don't love seeing the ace here in a multi-way pot. Get 85-cent bet here. We'll just call it. Oh, again, we can actually 3-bet them too. 0.85. $3.40. Let's just do that. Really big bet, induce a fold there. He calls it, unfortunately. Super dry board. Out of position. I was hoping to get a fold there, of course. And to that bet, we'll definitely have to fold this up. Alright, so we definitely have to call this here. Really no choice. And we just gotta hope he doesn't have an ace. Checks back, which is kind of good here. Let's just check it and we take it down. He didn't have an ace, which was nice to see. I'm going to 3-bet here again. 0.85 times 3, so $2.55. Again, just not a great spot for me there, but one I could definitely hear bet with. Did not expect to see that. Now we have to fold. What are you gonna do? Figure I'd try and bluff him with that. Obviously that did not work. Maybe we should just check behind. So we'll fold. A6 here, fold this. Okay, ace king up here. So definitely gonna 3-bet this up. I'll make it $3 with the extra player in there, extra caller. We get this guy calls, not really what we're gonna see. Now it looks like we might go 4 ways here. Let's see, I'll fold. And not a good situation. We'll have to check behind here. fold out of this. Interesting. 8-7, fold that up. The second bump up to $1. Basically, if I practice more and more four tabling, I'll get more used to it. But you know, I don't do it enough. If I have a bad four tabling session, I seem to go away from it. But I really should just keep practicing four tabling until I really get used to it. Because I do want a multi-table. I always want a multi-table. And then I run away from it when I struggle with it. Again, we will try 3-betting him and hopefully hit something. Our flops have been really bad, and there's none 3-bets versus him. But he's been calling them. This time he doesn't. King Queen suited again. It's up in the small blind. Definitely 3-betting here, if given the opportunity. I'm not, so we'll just raise it up ourselves. And 7-2 off. We will definitely be folding. King Queen off. I mean, King Queen suited for the third time in a row on this one table. Kind of funny. Three different suits. See if we get the fourth one in the next hand. It's kind of interesting. Ace-9 off. We'll definitely be folding. 8-9, 9-8 off. And we get a favorable flop here. Get a raise, which is interesting. Could mean a set. It's a pretty hefty raise too. Gonna have to call it. Could be a bluff too, you know. Oh, we got the flush draw here too, so call it. Get 3 of a kind, which is nice. Again, if he has a set, we're in big time trouble here. But I'm gonna call it. We're pot committed at this point. Yeah, man, that's what happened. Well, we knew what he had. Guess I got to kind of find a fold button there. Because he raised like he had a set. And the next king comes out and kind of dead and buried there. And I said, hey, he's got a full house. But I should have folded that. The shove I should have folded. Definitely something like that. I gotta find the fold button. I mean, he choreographed it perfectly for me, for me to find that fold button. E6, we'll call that. We'll 3-bet this. So $3.40. Again, we just don't hit well here. Dry board. To that bet, though, I can call it here. I'm not going to fold it. Get the straight draw now, but now we got to fold it, of course. Session has been terrible in every way. I'm just spewing chips. Fold to that. Ace-4 down here, just... Hey, we take that one down. It's been an interesting video to go back and watch. I mean, there's some bonehead plays I definitely made. Some bad calls I made. Really, I could say, like, there are some lazy calls that I made. I said I can't fold that. Well, actually, I can because he raised me, and it seemed pretty obvious that he raised me with a set because there really was no draws either that, he was possibly bluffing with. Should have took that into account also. There's really no bluffs, there were really no bluffs there. Here I have an open-ender. So there's no bluffs there, then I don't know really what the purpose of me calling that bet was. Except wanting to give him money. I guess I felt bad for him. No, really, what else to say about the situation except the fact that it's just poorly played. I think sometimes I get into this like mode of like, well, maybe he's bluffing instead of, it's hard, and it's part of the problem of playing four tables is you just kind of feel rushed to make a decision. But the good news is there's always tomorrow, there's always next session to try and fix things and not make these bad spewy mistakes. That's one thing I'd like to. That's really another reason why I'd like to practice four tabling is because I need to be able to think logically while four tabling and not hit, like realize that situation was very obvious that he had a full house because there were no bluffs. King Queen 10 here will raise this up. I'm going to fold to a bet here. Here we have an open ender, but he's a short stack. Doesn't really get great odds here, but they have 8 outs, 8 times 4. Actually, we have to fold it. 8 times 4. 32. 32, yeah, okay. So we'll check out of position. This one we're going to 3-bet. He shoves us in with the 2. We can fold out of this now. This will raise it up. Oh, crap. Okay. Let's just hopefully that everybody folds. Thank God. This will call. He 4-bets us here. I can fold out of that. Yeah. I can't concentrate. Alright, we got to get out of this. This is the problem, is and I can't concentrate, and I'm like all over the place, and I'm not paying attention, and I don't know what people are opening with, and I just spew away money and just lose money at a rapid pace. Not paying attention, not knowing what's going on in any of the hands here, And you see what happens, so. Not good. Not good. So, anyway. I'm going to get some sleep now, because I need some sleep after this. Definitely tilted. And, like I want to play four tables, and it's just such a struggle. It's so hard. I don't know how people do it, and how people are able to keep track of all of this stuff here that's going on. That I'm just not really sure. Let's 3-bet this here. Like, I'm not really sure how to do it. And do it well. And is it really that necessary either? Or just the allure of, multi-tabling more than anything? Yeah, so I'm gonna finish up this session. I'm gonna switch off the video here. Uh, Thank you for watching. If you watched this complete disaster and mess, yeah, I really shouldn't be multi-tabling because I suck at it. Anyway, if you like what you saw, yeah, hopefully you didn't like what you saw. But do me a favor, please subscribe, leave any comments below, and until next time, Poker Dad out.